RCB are fretting on Josh Hazlewood, GT know they'll be without Joss Buttler come finals week, and all the teams know they will miss their South African core when it comes to the playoffs. So much has changed for the rearranged 2025 season. Here's a look at how the teams may be impacted as IPL 2025 restarts. Table toppers Gujarat Titans will not have Joss Buttler for the playoffs as he heads back home for England's ODI series against West Indies, which starts on May 29th, the same day the playoffs begin. They've signed up Kusal Mendis as replacement, giving the Sri Lankan his first IPL gig. The Titans will also be without Kagiso Rabada should they make the top 4. Rabada is one of 8 South African players who will leave the IPL at the end of the league stage to prepare for South Africa's World Test Championship final against Australia. Gerald Coetzee, though, will remain available till the end, having not been named in the South African squad, and so will Sherfane Rutherford, who's been cleared by Cricket West Indies from the clashing ODI series in England. All but one of RCB's overseas players are back with the team. They still await a go-ahead for Josh Hazlewood though, who's managing a shoulder niggle but has been named in Australia's squad for the WTC final. Lungi Ngidi had come in for Hazlewood in RCB's last outing, but he too will miss the playoffs owing to the WTC final. RCB will also not have Jacob Bethel's services after the 23rd of May. Bethel is part of England's white ball squads to face West Indies. Romario Shepherd's participation for the entire tournament is confirmed. Punjab Kings will not have Marco Jansen after the end of the league stage, with the South African leaving for the WTC final. They are still waiting for clarity on Josh Inglis, who too will leave early for the WTC final, as well as Marcus Stoinis and Aaron Hardy. Xavier Bartlett and Azmatullah Omarzai are back, and Punjab will have the services of Mitchell Owen, who replaced Glenn Maxwell before the league was suspended. They've also announced the signing of New Zealand pacer Kyle Jamieson. Mumbai Indians are going to be impacted for the business end. Brian Rickelton, Corbin Bosch and Will Jacks will all be out of contention for the playoffs due to international commitments, but they have lined up replacements should they qualify for the playoffs. Johnny Bairstow, Charita Salanka and Richard Gleeson are likely to join MI. Delhi Capitals will be without Mitchell Starc, who's decided against flying back to India. Donovan Ferreira and Jake Fraser-McGurk are also not returning. Mustafizur Rahman has been signed on as replacement for Fraser-McGurk, but his availability is limited to the league stage. That will also be the case for Tristan Stubbs, who will miss the playoffs for the WTC final if DC were to make the top 4. Kolkata Knight Riders will be without Moeen Ali and Rovman Powell for the remainder of the season. The franchise confirmed both players couldn't return due to medical reasons. Shamar Joseph is the only overseas player unavailable for LSG, but they have added Will O'Rourke to their side as replacement for the injured Mayank Yadav. Of the overseas lot, Aidan Markram is the only player who will not be around if LSG were to qualify for the playoffs. Among the teams out of the playoffs race, CSK have the most absentees. Rachin Ravindra, Sam Curran, Jamie Overton and Nathan Ellis will not be returning. SRH will be without Rian Mulder and RR will be without Jofra Archer.